freaking...
This program is intended for mature
Why is
audience.
it still
If you're
running
over
through
18
there?
or older, stop listening to find more age-appropriate content. The show will cover topics in a satirical manner. If you're offended by any content herein, that is your own problem. As you have been warned, please do not try this at home or anywhere else for that matter.
And now, for the most famous words in motorsports.
Test. Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me through the headphones?
Oh, well, I can hear you too. So I guess it played through the
okay, so it's working. All right, sorry, guys.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
I don't know if you just had everything muted.
I don't know.
Mute button pressed?
I'm not sure what I did, but I'm still learning.
Dave's still learning technology, and that's also a pretty ancient MacBook Pro.
Well, I know some stuff had to be set up, and Gary warned me, and now I'm having issues with the mic because it just wants to keep falling. Holy crap! Which one are you? Keep talking.
Whoa, that was crazy. There's like some crazy echo. I'm like all the way in the bathroom. So anyways, we're here with Blown Pistons.
Oh yeah, I suppose I should introduce everything.
Hanging out with Dave. I mean, I'm kind of doing your introduction here.
I know.
Hanging
I'm
out
just
with Dave. Hanging out with. I'm sorry. What's your name?
Josh.
Yeah.
Josh.
Well,
Josh, it's nice to meet you. I hear like you have some samples for us. While Dave's adjusting his microphone, I'm
just relax.
I have brought some stuff with me, yes.
Oh, yes. And hey, so we were just talking as I went and grabbed a beer. Alcohol and you don't mix, so can you tell us, and make sure you speak into that mic, where the little dot is?
Yeah, if we could maybe turn mine up just a smidge.
Turn him up? I mean, I can hear you pretty good.
Yeah,
So tell me that story that you were just going in and I was like, save it for the show, save it for the show, save it for the show.
Oh, I was just saying every time I drink, I just get really shaken silly.
Wait. But is it beer? Is it
just
alcohol?
any alcohol? If I drink enough to get drunk, I just get super shitty and I get really nauseous and I can handle a lot of stuff, but nausea just cripples me.
Yeah. What point in your life did you realize that? I'm just throwing that out there.
What the hell?
Was it 25, 30?
Yeah, that's something in my 20s because I'd gotten. I learned. I don't know when it was in my 20s. I bought a keg of Red's Apple Ale for a family pond get-together.
Ooh.
And I pounded down probably 30 glasses of Reds between 11 o'clock and 5. And I was so... Oh, that sounds way better.
That sounds way better, Dave.
Oh, you missed it.
I haven't touched anything. I'm still trying to...
Oh, well...
It was a little staticky. Anyways, so
Reds. Yeah, I ended up pounding those 30 glasses of Red's Apple Ale at this family get-together. And man, I was just going and going and going and going, and then I had such a fucking bad hangover the next day.
Man.
It was so bad. I couldn't get out of bed, and I was just so screwed all day. And it was every time my eyes were open, I'd move a little bit. I'd have to go barf because I'd have just my motion sickness was just so bad. It was I was miserable. So after that, I quit getting so drunk, and then I got drunk at my sister's wedding back in December, and I got fucked up again the next morning, and, I realized that, I just don't like drinking.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't like the taste of it all that much in the first place, and the only reason why I was drinking it really was to just get drunk, because that's what you do, and since I can't get drunk, I just really... I'd rather eat some edibles or light a stump than
eat some edibles,
drink some alcohol.
Light a stump. For me, sometimes I like to microdose a little bit too, and a few other things in with that.
Right? Yeah, I got hear you there.
Yeah. So are you from Wisconsin, Illinois,
You mean originally, or where do I hail from currently?
Originally, and where do you hail from currently? What's your story? What's your 30 to 90 second story?
I was born in South Dakota. Moved to Wisconsin when I was 2-ish. When I was 7, I got hit by a car, and I died.
Well,
was brought back to life.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
We're glad to have you here.
And then when I was 9, we moved here to Janesville, and I lived in New Lisbon for about 5 years, back around 2017 range.
So wait,
because I was what's that?
Janesville. So Craig or Parker?
I went to Parker.
Yeah, Kappa High, boy. Class of 2000 here.
I was 2004.
Oh, nice. I think I might know a couple people in that class. I mean, actually, no. 2003. Maybe some 2004s. I was kind of old. At that point, I would have been like way out of there by then.
Yeah.
So does everything sound okay to you guys?
It sounds fantastic, Dave.
Yeah, it sounds okay.
Okay, cool.
We got microphones, so like we're just going over it. So you switched to THC at some point, right?
Yeah, I got interested in it to originally help my father, who has really bad arthritis.
Yeah.
So I was looking into trying to use that to help him deal with all the inflammation.
Sure.
The anti-inflammatory proprities. So I started experimenting with that with some topicals and doing some things for my dad, and those helped him. And I started trying it more, and it started helping me with a lot of my problems. So I started using it more, and I've been using it really ever since. So.
Hell yeah. Wisconsin, what's up with this? When are they going to get on board with THC and legalization?
It sounds like it should be soon. I mean the way everything's going.
You got Minnesota, you have Michigan to the north, you got everything besides Indiana, pretty much, because Indiana's Indiana. Besides Indiana Jones, just had to throw that in there. Anyway, when is Wisconsin going to go legal? Because, I mean, it's about...
It's a difficult battle because the alcohol and bar lobby blocks it.
The alcohol and the bar lobby, and then you got Miller, Coors, Molson, like all based out of here, the Pabst, like all the big brewery, big beer.
If they legalize that, there'd be a lot of people that would quit drinking, and they don't want that.
A lot of people, so here's the deal. Some people will quit drinking. Other people are going to still drink beer.
Some people would, but when you're...
I'm not sorry. I'm saying beer because I'm drinking beer right now. But, other people will, like other people won't. It's just...
You're absolutely right. But even a 2% drop, if you've got a massive market share and you're doing billions of dollars, it's still a decent...
I mean, it still hits you, but they'll find others and stuff like that.
But...
Well, at least the benefit to, like, what you're doing is the fact that it's actually going to help people out and not, like, hurt them. Because, I mean, look at my wife with what she's going through and everything. It's so much better. I mean, what you're dealing with is a hell of a lot better because, look, if she drinks, she has massive side effects from it. I mean, it's not good to consume alcohol while on all the stuff she's on. But then when she sits there and she does, like, she loves your product, and that stuff actually gives her some relief on everything, helps calm her down, helps calm her nerves, helps ease the pain and everything else, and that's a huge benefit, where, like, alcohol and that stuff is not. It's a temporary thing, but the effects are a lot worse in the long run.
Yeah. The way that I like to
Yo-yo.
explain it is, alcohol, when you really boil it down, you're poisoning yourself.
Yeah.
To get high off, to get drunk. But the stuff that we sell is a medicine and it helps people.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is just kind of that whole poison versus medicine thing.
Yeah.
It's a war against drugs, and it's a big point where our grandparents' generation and our parents' generation went absolutely wrong. The war against drugs. It's a failed war. It hasn't worked. And if anything, you're outlawing stuff, case in point, like you see it with people that are in, like where they're in the hospital for a long time, and they get, like you're on morphine, they give you Oxycontin, and I'm one of those people where I was 18, I got laid up pretty hard in ICU, and they gave me Oxycontin to get off of that, and then they gave me Vicodin to get off of that, but I was not mentally addicted, but I was physically addicted to opiates, and getting off that at 18 was hell. I couldn't picture doing that right now. But you look at all the stuff that's plant-based versus synthesized. Why is this illegal? Like, why is this illegal? Like, one, why is marijuana or THC, why is it a Schedule 1 drug? Why is it something that's up there, like, bigger than Oxycontin or heroin or something like that? Why is that?
It's because of Nixon.
It's because of Nixon, but it's a failed war. It's because of Reagan. It's because of
hey, Lavin,
no.
I should interrupt you for 1 second. I just want to get all the introductions done now that we're all here.
We're all here.
So, again, welcome to Blown Pistons. I know we had a couple little issues at the beginning, so I'm glad that Lavin and Josh could get everything rolling for me.
Yeah.
But
the show must go on.
So, to my right, we have Tiff.
Hello.
We have Tony.
Yo.
We have Lavin.
Hey.
And then our special guest from Hemp 1848 is Josh.
Hello.
Okay, so you can go ahead and go on.
All right, so we're just talking about the failed war against drugs and stuff like that. You know, it even drives me into, more of a point because my lady, she lost her grandfather and he was in the hospital for 3 weeks and, they were dropping him on, steroids and all sorts of stuff and then morphine.
You can hear it.
Why can't they just give him like DMT? Why can't they give him, mushrooms? Like psilocybin, stuff like that. Stuff that makes you less afraid and more accepting into like where you're going, more relaxed in a relaxed state versus freezing up. Where that stuff, like you give people steroids and morphine, it's a death sentence. So we have a lot to talk about amongst our generation going forward. But this episode, let's talk about the amazing stuff that you're bringing to the table.
You know who also has amazing stuff? Ideal Vapor up in Portage, Wisconsin. You can check them.
Tell me more.
You can check them out on Facebook. Jim and Jackie up there, they are absolutely amazing as far as their stuff because they deal with vapor and vapor accessories. Yeah, then they're used to me completely murdering their promo, so I think they like it. Otherwise, Jackie would tell me I'm fired. But yeah, guys ever get a chance, go to when you're in Portage, go to Ideal Vapor up there. They are absolutely amazing. Check them out on Facebook. You can search them on the webs. I mean, it's just, they're great. And I hope I didn't kill that.
No, they're super cool, and I've been up there once or twice, and they're super hospitable, awesome peeps.
This damn thing is driving me nuts. It's like slowly.
Hey, you know what?
I need an Allen wrench.
Have a lot of fun and bust out the darts and.
I didn't bring my gun this time.
Oh man!
And I didn't warn Josh, so.
I don't know where the dart cut
Last time we had Nerf Wars in here while doing the show, that was
started on that stuff.
You'd be sitting there listening to it, and all you hear is we go and then ping, ting.
I hit your mic a couple times too, where it's like.
Yeah, I was trying to get him under the table, but it wasn't working.
I used to mod Nerf guns and stuff.
I have one that's a lot of people
that.
Yeah,
I got a toy chainsaw and I put underneath mine for a chainsaw bayonet, and it had the trigger for the chainsaw was up by the trigger, so and it had sound. It's like it was like the gun from what the hell was it? From Gears of War, I think.
Yeah. My Nerf guns. All right. I used to put
stronger springs in them, upgrade the motors.
I can see that, just give it some extra power. It means more power. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, come on, we're in Blown Pistons.
Exactly, it's a car.
Yeah. It says the guy drives a Ford over across the way from me.
And the car's running.
I mean,
kind of.
Hey, do you?
Not better yet. I gotta wait till I can have some money to fix it.
Hey, so have you heard about the new Ford trucks?
Yeah. The all-electric?
All-electric. Oh, well, you know what? Actually, even the diesels, they started putting heated tailgates on them.
So your hands don't get cold
when you got to push them. But guess what? Like everything with Ford, they're recalled, so they don't work.
Ha, 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 ha.
Ha, ha, ha. At least you don't have a Bear sticker on that thing.
My
then you'd have the double trouble.
My folks bought a Ford in '99 and I got boned on it. My parents never bought one ever since.
Ford, I mean, how many different vernaculars or abbreviations are there for Ford? Fucked on race day, fucked over rebuilt Dodge, found on a reservation.
So, anyways, how's Hemp 1848 going?
Oh, we're doing really good. We're looking at adding more locations, and we're looking to really be expanding. It's been a real popular explosion since people are able to go out and start doing things. We've been seeing a lot more people, and we're trying to put together more
doing stuff.
We guys
interactions
have
with customers, I guess you could say.
5 locations now? Or if has expanded since last time we talked to you?
We're looking at close to 10 this summer.
Awesome, congratulations.
We've got more that we've opened up in Milwaukee, We've got one in Edgerton. We've got one on here on Milwaukee.
Where'd you get the name from, if you don't mind me asking? Because I'm big into branding and stuff like that. I'm kind of a nerd.
1848 is the year Wisconsin became a state.
Awesome. Well, I mean, I just wanted to ask for our listeners. I mean, I kind of figured. Well, I grew up here and stuff like that, and I left when I was 18. But I do have the Centennial plates hanging up in the garage in Maine. But the beers, that's cool. 1848.
Like I was telling Lavin earlier before the show, because he was kind of curious on what you guys did, and I told him you guys actually worked with legal THC.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And if I remember right, the Strand 9 that's legal?
Delta 9?
The Delta?
Delta 9 is what you find in like regular cannabis, the stuff that's supposed to be, illegal, with big fluffy
Okay, so I was backwards.
But Delta 8 is the stuff that is legal. There's also Delta 10, which is also legal. There's also THCA, there's THCV, like there's a lot of different types of THC now.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, like I said, I forget the technical details on it, and I know, I was explaining to Lavin, and I mean, he's the type of guy that likes to go out and get the stuff from like Colorado and stuff like that, but I mean,
we'll have that stuff eventually.
Okay. Well, I mean, so is that stuff's not the legal stuff, is it?
No, the stuff they sell in Colorado isn't. And the Delta 8 that we sell, I believe, is illegal in Colorado. But personally, I think it's only illegal because it would cut into the tax revenue of the already legal cannabis that's there. So they probably outlawed it to keep it from cutting into the market they currently had.
Okay.
Because if you look at the trends on which states have made it illegal, most of the states that have made it illegal are states who have already legal cannabis laws in place.
So it's kind of either one way it's one way or another way it's another way. And
pretty much. There are some people, I don't say people, organizations, I guess, that are trying to make it or outlaw it like the rest of the THC. Mm-hmm. But the problem with it is that it's derived from a completely different plant.
Oh, okay.
Because Delta 9 comes from the cannabis plant, but Delta 8 is derived from CBD that you get from hemp plants. So it's a CBD hemp product, and that's why it's legal, because under the 2018 hemp farming bill that they passed, basically in a nutshell, anything that's derived from CBD or CBD hemp products is considered a CBD product.
Gotcha.
So since the THC is derived from the CBD from the hemp plants, it's considered to be a CBD product, so it's completely legal under that statute.
Okay.
They're trying to kind of change it, but it's not likely to happen, like, everywhere.
Okay. Well, I know, we brought you in for, talking about that stuff, but the main reason why I brought you in, too, is because I know you're a car guy.
Somewhat. I'm not a huge car guy. My knowledge is limited, but yes, I am.
And all of us here have something we're building or in the process of or keeping alive, in my case.
Man, sometimes both.
Yeah. Well, I actually have that issue today. So.
Mm-hmm. That's what you were saying before the show.
Yeah, I have a 77 Dodge Tradesman, a B200, a short. Mm-hmm. And I've been working on it since last year. And I got it running pretty good, and it was running so nice. I drove it all around, did a bunch of errands yesterday, didn't have any problems with it. And then got into it, went to come out here, and it just was crapped out on me. And I think the fuel filter was plugged up. So I changed out the fuel filter, but I didn't have enough time to completely vet it to come out here. So I ended up grabbing a ride.
Wait, we talking diesel?
No, it's gas.
Oh.
It's just I hadn't had a chance to completely clean out the gas tank when I got it last year, and I figured it was probably pretty plugged up. Because once I changed the fuel filter, it ran a lot better. So I think that's what it was. I just didn't want to run the risk of, it's good, and then coming out here and
it putzes out.
So.
I just hear fuel filter, and I'm like, diesel. Diesel. And I mean, I'm
every third oil change.
Diesel. Oh, shoot, more than that.
See, I didn't get oil changes in my semi when I had it. I had a oil bypass on my semi. So
that's right. Yeah, I forgot.
All I do is take a sample of it. I'd send it in, and they'd test it, and let me know if there's anything wrong with it, and they come back and say, yeah, your oil's great, and I'd leave it in there for another 100,000 miles.
Yeah, I forgot. You used to be a driver.
Yep, I drove semi for 8 years.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Last time you were on, you were talking about that. No, that's cool. But I know, like, yeah, we started at the shop the one time when I first met you. You were talking about cars and stuff like that, and I just figured, having you on, it might be kind of
I enjoy cars. I enjoy. It started with the vintage vans, and it just kind of spidered out from there because I started like, okay, well, I want to work on the engine, but it's a 318, and we'd find out that other cars and other trucks got 318s, and so then I'd start watching like YouTube videos about them fixing up like other cars, and you just kind of end up learning about a bunch of other stuff, as you're trying to figure out this one thing, because all with old cars, all the shit's like Legos, it's all interchangeable. So once you learn about one thing, you can do pretty much anything else.
Oh, the YouTube rabbit hole is real.
Yeah, 318s are a fun motor.
Yeah, I've done a lot of work on it so far. I got to tune it up now, because now it's tune that and tune the carb. But at some point, I want to go to fuel injection.
Yeah, just get the Holley EFI.
Yeah.
Self-learning. Plug it in. Done.
Well, those are pretty much a pretty good, solid engine, though, for Dodge, aren't they?
318s? Oh,
yeah.
They're damn near bulletproof. That's what they base the 340 off of.
Okay. Yeah, I knew they were pretty reliable. I mean, they ran them things forever.
Uh-huh.
I mean, those engines were pretty much in everything they ever built.
First Charger all the way on.
Yeah.
Dodge they could make a great engine, they could never put a transmission behind it.
Yeah, they did.
The 727s were good.
727 torque flight. That was like their bulletproof freaking tranny.
What year was that?
From the 60s on.
I had a 68.
I mean, when did they stop doing that? Because
in the 90s.
Yeah, and then...
Yeah, they had to stop
it was
it at
right
some
after
point.
their big square body, they went back to the Mitsubishi bullshit fucking trannies.
Alright.
But guess what? They're coming back with the torque flight in 22. So
I hope it works out.
Yeah, I heard about that. Now, are they going to be pretty close to the same as what they were? Oh, nice. There you go. Now you can put a new tranny behind yours.
Yeah. Well, at some point, I wanted to put a 440 in it and put some drag slicks on it. Do like a hot rod.
Has the torque flight.
What year?
A 77.
Yep,
oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Sweet.
Yeah. It's probably a 4-speed.
No, actually, no, I don't know.
3 with an overdrive.
Yeah.
Torque flight.
Yeah, so you got a pretty good transmission on there already.
All right, well, good. It's good to know.
You shouldn't have any issues.
Yeah, you should be able to put the 440 behind it, no problem.
That's cool. I was looking. I think I do have to do something with the mounting.
So I'm going to tell you right now.
I was about to say, if you have any questions, he's the man to ask.
Good.
Or Tiff,
They're
she'll
just
know.
Stupidly heavy.
It's the biggest engine I can fit in my van.
Right. But then you got to upgrade the suspension and all the other fun stuff. You just added 250 pounds to the front end.
Right. Well, that's what I said. There's a bunch of shit I got to do to the body and the suspension in order to put it in.
Take your 318, stroke it out to 340 with the 3/4 race cam. You have the same power, less weight.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, this is like I said. I'm not a master, but I know enough to get myself in trouble.
Yeah. That would get you yeah, because they had that in the Cudas.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just, you'd rip them up first through third all the way through. Because they came factory with the 3/4 race cam already in them.
Okay.
Them.
Okay.
Sweet.
What was that called?
Just take your 318,
put it in my
machine
notes.
shop, add $10,000.
Add $10,000.
That's all it takes.
No, it ain't that much. I mean, you could probably use your stock crank, you're lengthening the rods, increasing the compression ratio to like 10.5 to 1, if not a little higher. I would port your heads, do the Holley EFI, so that's like $2,000 because it comes with a nice 7-inch screen. Plug and play, runs.
Do you need a?
I guess.
Do you need a?
The wife.
Holy crap!
Computer to run the fuel injection?
That's what it is. It's all the Holley EFI setup. It comes with everything you need. It's plug and play, and then you can also download a specialty tune if you want to have it a little rich run nitrous or whatever you want to do.
Okay.
It's all set up in that little screen.
Okay.
And then if you buy the whole kit, it comes with your 7-inch Holley setup right on your dash with the speedometer and everything already built into it.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Because my gauges need replacing, to say the least.
Yep, that would do it for you then. You would do everything.
All right. So you just what you said with like the gauges and that is it just a screen I have to put on the dash, or is it like or can I put new gauges in?
Build it right into their dash, so they take out the original cluster and then build a little bezel for it to fit in, and then you got yourself a nice 7-inch screen to look at.
It's actually neat.
Yeah. Now, if I got other stuff in the future that needed to be hooked up to a computer, could I hook it into that?
Sure.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay.
Like what?
Just a lot of the like aftermarket lights and gadgets and gizmos and sensors
that's
and shit.
all
Like
a whole different thing. That'd be off like a BCM.
Yeah, that's what I was like some kind of car computer. So I didn't know if that would.
No, it wouldn't be the same.
No.
No.
All right.
No, I was
The audio just screwed up. It's not picking up on the microphone, but it's picking up on the computer microphone.
Okay. How do I fix that?
What did you do?
I don't know.
You might need to.
Why did you?
That didn't help.
That did not help.
Hello? Hey. All right. Are you listening to it right now?
Can you hear me now?
Do we get a copy?
Okay, how do I fix that?
Verizon Wireless. Kidding. No,
That was Sprint.
Huh?
Sprint.
So do I need...
Can you
Then
hear
it
me now?
switched.
So I need to kill it and restart it? Okay. Okay, no problem.
Should try one of our gummies.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll
One of
see
my
what I can do.
favorites is Nerd Ropes.
All right. Yep. Bye.
One of those.
She's
Not
like,
recording.
Okay.
send it.
It is, but it's not. It's picking it up only through the
no.
computer for some reason.
So we can't hear. We can hear.
Right.
I also brought
And
some
he said we can keep doing the show as long
can
as
hear
This
you.
is Pink Star.
you
Wars.
can. Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
picking
I
up through the
tried
computer.
that, but,
So basically, when we talk, we've got to go through the
it is
computer.
one in the mall. He's like
Not really
super
sure why
nice.
it's not picking up on
Yeah.
here at all.
Actually
I can
showed me
hear
the
all of us.
bottle of the drops. I
Like
have
perfectly
that
fine?
Too.
Oh no,
Which
What about now?
helps quite a
Nothing?
bit.
Yes.
you can hear all of us in the background. You're live though.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So we got a
It's-
copy.
So we're just trying to get everything going because apparently something's goofed up and Hammer's got to do a diagnostic when he gets here.
Well,
You're live, but very quiet. Yeah, like I said, so basically we just have to speak into the computer. That's the only thing picking us up right now,
So you're telling us to yell really loud.
I guess.
I'm not sitting
Well,
on your lap.
Why not? I'm kidding. So I'm
They give you
just
stuff.
trying to figure this out as we go. But yeah, guys, go ahead and keep talking. People can hear. It's just very quiet. And
They
then
can hear me kind of, but I'm sitting right next to it.
yeah, Hammer said he's on his way, so
I should probably go move.
probably. But he said he's on his way and he's going to run a diagnostic, try to figure it out. We might have to restart the show. I don't know if you've got anywhere to go tonight or if you're good.
Well, because of my car troubles, I had someone picking me up at 9.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, we could probably run this for a little bit. You know, once he gets here, we'll do another show. It'll be a little shorter, but at least it'll be correct. And people can hear. Yeah. And somebody that doesn't know the computer and barely knows how to get it moving? I'm blaming this on Apple.
So this is pretty much the same as the little package you have over there, right?
The Nerd Rope bites, are like little bite-sized pieces of the Nerd Ropes.
Okay.
That'd be awesome.
So I did try one of your bath bombs too. Are you still picking up audio?
Yeah.
It sounds like you muted it. My thing just went completely quiet.
Okay, yeah, I'm picking up audio still.
I just want to make sure because I don't want to say,
Built-in audio cord. No, guys, go ahead. Keep going. I'm
Okay.
just trying to figure this out.
talking about stuff.
What's this one?
Don't know what we're talking about. But fixing this board.
Yeah.
No, the bath bomb, when I tried it, it's amazing. It works amazing. But the problem is it's like, it the stuff floats all over the top of the water. Like, it's really, like, big chunks.
Uh-huh.
And it's super, like, greasy.
Greasy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I almost fell. Because my bathtub was so, like, lubed up, pretty much. Let's just say that.
Okay.
No, guys, go ahead. Keep talking.
The gummies. Is this a new recipe? I don't know if you've tried some of the new ones.
No. The other ones I like, but they're just, like you said, you know, if they get warm, they get really gushy and, like, stick together.
These are replacing those. These are...
You know, there's one on Milwaukee Street, too. And she's like, oh, that's even closer. I'm like...
It works for back pain? It works for me.
Oh, no, it works for a lot of things.
Oh, it works for
like,
a lot of stuff.
It helps me with my appetite because of my chemo, and...
It's one of the things I struggle with. That's why I look the way that I do.
Candy bars.
I had something for a second.
That stuff sounds so good when you're high. Me, my Achilles heel is cereal.
And I was so proud of her.
Cereal?
Oh,
Danny
yeah.
did good, too. Lauren Danny.
Yeah, cereal. I was telling her on the way down, like, I could eat cereal all day long.
Dude, I tell you what, it's my weakness. Like,
I can't have milk, so I just eat it by the handful. But when you eat it by the handful, it doesn't end until you're at the bottom of the box.
What are you trying to do, kill me?
Oh, man, that sucks. You can't have milk. That's like my favorite part.
Yeah, milk is my nemesis.
Well, they had a bike for like a while.
I guess it is mine a little bit too, but I put up with it just because I like milk so
I
much.
do the same thing. I'll deal with it for a good pizza or like lasagna once every blue moon.
Yeah, right? That's awesome.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure this out. So you guys, yeah, go ahead. Keep. Josh, I apologize, man. I don't know why now the board shows that something's happening.
Something's happening.
So
Something.
yeah,
Did you plug something new in?
No, I've just been pushing buttons.
Somebody got in trouble at home, got hot sauce in his mouth.
I'm assuming the name starts with an A. B.
Well, you do not be mean to my cat, number one.
Clyde?
Yep. And Clyde caught him really good. And he was screaming about it. And I'm like, what did you do to the cat? I didn't do anything. I'm like, Clyde doesn't just scratch for no reason. What did you do to him? He picked him up and started shaking him.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he'd have been in a lot of trouble.
So, and then he lied to me about it. So I was like, yeah, no, I told you next time you lie to me, you're getting hot sauce in your mouth.
The bomb? That's so cool.
And-
You learn your lesson in a heartbeat.
No, I put double spit in his mouth.
Ooh.
Yeah, he doesn't really care for devil spit too much.
No, because the other one, the Louisiana hot sauce, did nothing. Like,
Yeah.
didn't phase him. It was just sitting there looking at me like, whatever.
Hey, Lavin, are you able to get onto Spreaker?
So I just put a drop of double spit in his mouth. He's like, this, and I'm like, well, don't lie to me then.
Then
I'm trying to see if I fix this thing because I noticed the board is actually lighting up now.
What you doing, love? Huh? What you doing?
And now I'm having issues.
Sunshine.
I love technology. Like I said, Hammer said he's going to be here in a minute to figure this out, and I'm hoping that maybe this is working. I don't know, I'm trying to get it on my phone, and for some reason it's not pulling anything up on my phone. My phone's being dumb, and I think it's the Wi-Fi.
No, it's just you, I think.
It could be.
Unless other people talking to the microphone. Hold on, let me just see it.
So, yeah, I apologize to our listening audience of, well, two. Sarcastically, that's who's in the chat. Anyways, we got two. But
It says they owe us 3 viewers.
Yep. No,
Our
still
viewers
not-
are negative.
still really low.
It's just you.
All right.
No, still nobody can hear us. So.
Can you hear him at all when he's...
Just barely through whatever microphone's on that.
Why is it...
See, it's an Apple, so I have no idea how to do anything on that.
I'm just wondering if I click on one of these. Well, yeah, you can hear through those, but I'm trying to figure out why.
It sounds fine through the headset. Like, it sounds like it should be working, which means that it's not being sent to the computer.
And it's showing...
if it's coming up with the microphone, it means it's got to be an input setting, but I have no idea how to change it.
I'd say cut the show, though, because it's still live, but all we're hearing is you trying to figure it out.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to cut it for now. Hammer said he'd be here in a minute, so sorry, guys, but stay tuned. We'll be live in a few minutes.